What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon.
Hi, chat.
No matter where you are in the world, I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the Hasan Piker broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. We are live and alive, folks, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic day. Thank you. Rayleigh Harris with the 5 gifted. My God. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today in sunny California, Los Angeles. And let me tell you something, folks. I had to end stream early last night, which ultimately wasn't the worst thing that happened. I was already very tired, so it was like good that, Spectrum cucked my internet, I guess, and completely destroyed me. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, but Spectrum totally cucked me and destroyed my internet, and I just haven't had internet. I have not had internet since last night. Like, it came back on somewhere in the middle of the night, I guess. It's wild. Like, it's kind of crazy that it's just like there was a huge outage in LA in like certain parts of Los Angeles.
Every time
like a fucking huge outage in certain parts of Los Angeles, and
it could be worse. Thank you.
And like their response is so crazy because they're basically just like, when you tell them like, hey, the internet's gone, they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. Sorry, we have technicians working on it. And I live basically in a fucking Faraday cage, right? For those of you who don't know what a Faraday cage is, it's like a net kind of that like does not allow radio waves to frequencies to go in and out.
Hi everyone, Hassel.
So there's no service. So I was basically serviceless, looking through the PO box stuff that you guys have sent me to figure out if there's anything I can watch from all the shit that you guys have sent me, and it's all hentai. Like, I was looking through the Blu-rays and stuff that you guys have sent me. It's like mostly just hentai Blu-rays. Like all the stuff that you guys have sent me in the past that are Blu-ray, because like I don't have any internet. If you don't have any internet and if you don't have any service, you're fucked. Like, you literally have to rely on old school methods like Blu-ray. So which one did you watch? I didn't. I did not watch anything. I just fucking played Witcher. No, I have data. It's just that I don't have any service in my apartment.
Hi chat, you're all looking cute and I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday.
Just a wild situation, honestly. I work on a fixed outages for Spectrum. Sorry, man, these things happen. Yeah.
Join the IWW.
So, that's what the fuck I was doing last night. Just like nothing.
Hey, comrades and
playing Witcher like nonstop.
My first Pride month since coming.
And
bisexual Pride Hassle.
Spectrum is a new org. These things happen. Yeah, exactly. They're a new ISP. These things happen. How do you make phone calls? Usually I just use my internet. So you still don't have internet? Yeah, I'm actually connected to you right now over pigeons. So this morning I woke up early as a motherfucker and recorded yet another wonderful episode of the podcast. We're going to talk about Miami in that podcast, so get excited for it. I'm connected through smoke signals right now. Low-key, this is why streamers moved to Austin. I mean, that's part of it, probably. Kind of mad that like my 5G coronavirus waves from my vaccine microchip are not helping. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, this is literally why I got the gay autism vaccine, so that I could have the 5G coronavirus microchip in me. And yet internet still goes out, so that's kind of fucked.
7 months.
But yeah, I did my podcast this morning, which was pretty good, and now we're here. And the thing is, like, there is so much. There's so much news that I just have not talked about that I want to talk about. That is like, and it's not about the Capital 6, insurrection, the Hog insurrection, which, like, I guess is what the mainstream media's like main obsession is lately. It's not necessarily the Arizona audit either, which I think is like a fucking foolhardy endeavor, and it's really stupid. And like these supposedly small government conservatives who love austerity absolutely do not mind spending millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on fake ass audits that literally show nothing, that will not like that will not actually create confidence. But what I will talk about are the most important news stories of the day. For example, Donald Trump likes to wear a diaper. Like, straight up, Donald Trump wears a fucking diaper, dude.
Live from the armpit of Texas. Keep up the great work, Hassel.
Also, Vice President Harris has issued warnings to migrants that want to come to the United States of America. And I want to go through her sentiment. Like, a lot of the stuff that she's said about, like, don't come to America echoes the previous administration's attitude. Like, yeah, she's not saying you're like a rapist drug dealer, fuck you, but the ultimate product is the same, which is like, don't come here, you know? And I find it very weird that AOC had something to say about it, and everyone, all these liberals, like, reacted to her like fucking MAGA supporters. Like, it's weird, dude. So we're gonna talk about that. I should just tweet out that I'm live. Like, I probably should.
Even though I haven't talked in chat much,
it's a news day today. Also,
thanks for making my day
later in the day, we are going to hold on. Later in the day, we're gonna look at those like JCS videos, the fucking criminal psychology one. So get excited for that. I know everybody's like been wanting me to react to that stuff. So, the outage had something to do with a cloud server called Fastly. I just started getting articles about it. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, let me tweet out. Macron gets slapped. Kamala sounds like Trump on immigration. Trump wears a diaper.
What's up, frogs? Your boy is stressed.
Trump wears a diaper. What else? What else did I say I was going to talk about? Trump definitely wears a diaper, by the way. Like, it's not even... You are wearing a yellow shirt. I am wearing a yellow shirt. There's so much on JCS. None of the videos are bad. Yeah, I will. It cut just as you were reading my joke. I was so excited that you were reading it, but then it cut. Yeah.
5 months subbed.
Sorry, you're planning on playing Ratchet and Clank? Yes.
Loves you at Hasan. Bye.
Yes. We will watch Macron get slapped in a second. No, this shirt is yellow. It's not orange. Don't be ridiculous.
At Hassanabai, when we getting the Vanguard started?
Gaming when Saj, please game tonight. Yeah, we will game eventually, okay? I mean, I've been gaming like a motherfucker on my own off stream, so. It's called alcoholism. The more you drink alcohol, the more you can't control your bowels. Should be advised around beer commercials. Donald Trump does not drink alcohol. So you're wrong on that. Macron gets clapped. Kamala sounds like Trump on immigration. Trump wears a diaper. What was it? There was another thing that I was going to talk about. My Vice video that they shot of me happened already. I think they like.
Hassle.
I think they. What else did I mention? I mentioned the recount. No, I'm not going to talk about that. I said AOC. There was another thing. The Vice video aired last night. I just didn't watch it because I don't have TV. Milo's conversion therapy. We could talk about that too. There's so much. No, not the audit. Not the audit. Oh, Obabe. Obabe had a... didn't Obabe do an interview too? We'll finally watch some of those criminal psych vids to get in now. www.twitch.tv. Yo, I'm going to need you to blast this one, boys, because... we are live early, so people don't know, because I've been like really inconsistent with my streaming as of late in the past couple of days, so people probably don't know, but we are live and alive. Can you talk about 9-1 being so delayed? I don't know what you're talking about. Be prepared for a lot of bootlicking and worshipping of the interrogator. I don't know when the Vice video is going to come out. Tony said he voted because of you. Wait, really?
I voted, man. So, kind of political now, to be honest. I've been watching a lot of Hasan Abi on Twitch, and to be honest, man, it's been really getting in my brain, and I'm a voter now. Oh shit. I'm also a serial killer, and I'm a terrible cop, so that's fine.
Bro, he brought the bike with him, dude. Look at that. It's crazy.
Have a good stream. Remember to read nice comments from Char Hazel.
Bro, you guys have to remember, like, all of you say, fucking, you know, come to Brazil, you know, come to Guatemala, come to El Salvador, and guess what? Like, Kamala Harris is fucking hitting all these destinations in South America, okay? Real 23 Phil, thank you for the 10 gifted. Yeah, she's all over, dude. She's fucking all over, dude. She's going to every South American country to be like, don't come to America, dude. Like, it's fucking shitty here. You don't care about your Peruvian fans like me. You only care about evenly distributed burritos. Yeah, I know that there's a fucking leftist insurgents in Peru in the elections, and the dude is like, the other dude is claiming that it's like actually stolen. The election is stolen because like leftists are gaining momentum, and of course, immediately, you know, time to call the big guys. Time to call the referees. You know, leftists. Are the people voting for like any sort of anti-capitalist, socialist adjacent, communist, any sort of like party like that? Okay, call the OAS immediately. Hello, OAS. Is the OAS on the line? I got it. I know. I haven't really been following it too much, so I'm unfamiliar, but you know, we can look at it. Wait, the Vice video is here. You are towards the end. Oh, okay. We can watch my Vice video as well. His opponent is a woman.
God boy.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki responds to the backlash from AOC and others after VP Kamala Harris told migrants do not come. Yo, that shit is crazy. Okay. Your misogyny is showing. What? What am I?
Hey.
Lil Yachty and Bad Baby have teamed up with agent Adam Kluger Scoop Investments to invest $1 million in Locks Club, a private membership-based dating app for Jewish people with ridiculously high standards. What? What the fuck is this, dude? Every part of this story is like giving me a fucking brain aneurysm, dude. I don't even understand what the fuck's happening there. Okay, I don't want to understand. All right, let's start with Emmanuel Macron being slapped by some fucking far right ultranationalist dude. Oh! Yeah, where's that baguette? You got a slap. This is the most French slap I've ever seen, bro. Really? Really? You have an opportunity to slap Emmanuel Macron, okay? And that's the slap, dude. Eh. Oui. Eh. Sorry. Really, dude? God damn, dude. The French put some fucking elbow grease into that, dude. What is this fucking limp-wristed slap? Look at this. Look. I mean, that's like, you shouldn't even go to jail for that, honestly. Like, it's embarrassing. Wait, it's a far-right nationalist? I think it was a far-right nationalist who slapped him. Why did you moan? My friend is right next to me and asked what I was watching. Bro, that's the kind of slap it was. It was like, He should go to jail for how embarrassing it was? Yeah, seriously. Let me just say something, okay? Strongest man in France. Yeah, literally. The strongest man in France. The best slapper in France, dude. Like, you should have gotten more fucking wrist power from smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean? You should have more forearm strength from just smoking a cigarette all the time. But no. Dude, I can't stop this Francophobia. This is like this is actually the fucking saddest slap I've ever seen, dude. In honor of this slap, we need to watch like in honor of how bad this slap is, we need to watch those like fucking slapathon videos. You know what I'm talking about? He surrendered quickly as is French tradition. This slap is not about hurting him. It's a bitch slap to try to humiliate him. Okay, but like the only person that got humiliated in the process is the guy himself. Like, congratulations. Like, you humiliated yourself with this, dude, with this limp-wristed. Like, he went like literally the connection of the slap. Like, first of all, a good slap is like a good punch. Like, it's supposed to come from your entire lower body, okay? You're literally driving your power from your fucking heel all the way up to your ass, all the way up to your lower back, upper back, your shoulder, and then finally, like, with that entire momentum, like, your hand is just a vessel, okay? It's a vehicle to deliver kinetic power coming all the way from the bottom of your fucking heel, okay? It's kind of exactly like a punch. It's the momentum. And you're slapping through the face. And the harder you go through, the better it is. Now, I'm Ottoman, so it's in my blood to fucking know how to slap. This is, there is a thing called Ottoman slapping. Anyway, so basically, I know what I'm talking about, okay? Like, I mean, this is like, I'm a bit of a slap expert. So what the problem here is, like, his slap literally doesn't even, first of all, he's grounded, no movement whatsoever in the lower body. Okay, let's see. Maybe he'll transfer the power from his lower body, maybe like upper body movement. Very little upper body movement. It's all in the arm. So then I'm like, okay, maybe he'll like transfer some power from his arm. No, like he doesn't do any of that. He slaps him, not with the arm, but he stops halfway and slaps him with his wrist. He slapped him with his wrist and hands. It's literally like the only way he could have slapped him worse if he slapped him with his fingers instead. Just use just the fingers to slap him. And that is really bad, dude. It's really bad. This is a stealth slap though. I mean, this is like a French hello, dude. I mean, this is, I guess, this is the most aggressive man in France, but
Oh! Oh!
this is pretty funny. Look at this. This dog is just like embarrassed to be there. This is how a slap should be. Oh my God. Is that even a slap? That's a punch, I feel like. Oh! Oh, the backhand, dude. That's a murder. That's a murder. That's kind of fucked up that he murdered. Okay. Sound on. Oh, he kissed his hand. Okay, that is great technique, dude. That's actually great technique. He kissed his hand before he hit him with a fucking chop. Like it's a backhanded karate chop. Oh! Now that's actually really that's not a good, like, that's not good for you. You are not protected at all. When you punch people, the reason why there's like a proper punch technique is because like you are trying to use some of the strongest parts of your body when you're connecting, right? So your upper hand like this, there's a lot of nerves there. If you fucking actually hit something, if you connect something like with your backhand like that, you can accidentally really fuck yourself up. Like you will really hurt yourself. Okay? But I guess he blessed it because he kissed it beforehand before he fucking pow. So I guess the kisses protected the outer shell of his hand. Dude, he audibly goes, pah. Look at that. Pah. Sounds that you could take on the bodyguard. What? You said on the podcast, but people have been kind of insane now that they're going outside again, and I'm not feeling the vibe. Anyway. Ottoman Slap video? Wait, is this a video on the Ottoman Slap? Oh, wow. Okay. Buyurun.
Paşa nedir bu?
Ah buyurun sultanım.
Paşa, paşa! Uyuyor musunuz?
Uyuyor musunuz?
Güzergah değişmiş. Mesela Filistin'deki istasyon Kudüs'e değil limana kurulmuş. Nedir bu?
Sultanım bunlar bizim çizdirdiğimiz haritalar değil.
What does this have to do with this slap? Is the slap coming?
Kraliçeye iyi bir haberim var. Artık Osmanlı'ya 2 lokomotif, 10 vagon vermesine gerek kalmadı.
Olamaz. Kabul etmiyorum. Biz paşalarınızla anlaşmıştık. Krediler hazır. Şirketimiz imzayı borsaya bildirdi. Bunun bedeli sizin için çok ağır olacak sultanım. Çok ağır.
Senin çenenin bağa düşmüş.
Oh, look at that, dude. Sen Abdülhamit'i savundun. You don't even see the slap. This was weak as fuck. Embarrassing. I wanted to show like a good Ottoman slap to the motherfuckers in the chat, and this is all we got, really? This shit sucks, dude. That was doo-doo. I'm sorry, boys. I feel like you've been cheated, you know what I mean? Okay. One time there was a fight in my school and one kid tried to punch another kid in the face with his knuckles and accidentally hit the teeth and broke a vein. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's like slap professionals. Maybe we can look at that in a little bit, but I don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah, this is Emmanuel Macron being slapped in the face during a walkabout, which he was doing. And honestly, I just like, I don't know what else to say about this other than the fact that this is, like I said, incredibly weak. Like the weakest fucking slap of all time. Let's see what CNN had to say about it, though.
Slapped French President Emmanuel Macron in the face earlier today. Mr. Macron was visiting restaurant owners in the southeast part of France as COVID restrictions are being eased in the country. You can see here clearly on video the moment the incident happened as he greeted crowds and how quickly, take a look at this, how quickly, that's the slap, afterwards the security detail really reacted. Melissa Bell joins us live now from Paris. So Melissa, despite the comments on social media, there is nothing funny about a world leader getting slapped in the face. Just walk us through what happened and what this particular man's grievance was with Macron.
The video has, of course, Zayn, as you'd imagine, gone viral, and of course its violence is part of that. And if the two men that are now in custody face a possible fine, a prison sentence possibly also, because, of course, he is someone invested with the power, the authority of the state in him, and that carries a hefty fine and possible imprisonment. But it is an act of violence that's been widely condemned. Look, Emmanuel Macron has faced over the last few years a lot of criticism. The yellow vest, you'll remember, for a couple of years. His handling later on of the coronavirus crisis. More recently, he's a divisive character here in France. At the moment, next year's general election looks pretty
serious. Stop. Yeah, the French people are like, this is the grossest act of violence. What the fuck are you laughing about, Americans? We are not the violent culture. You think this is funny? Oh, I'm sorry. This is a gross act of violence. Stop laughing! Hong, 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 you say. We have famously been non-violent culture since World War II. Those... Duh. This slap is not worth all this shit. My man said dose. I don't know. How do you say two in French? You forget about Vietnam and Algeria? Okay, that's true. Hasan, I love you, but the accents have got to stop. There's no shot. Duh! Duh! World War II! I'm genuinely delighted when you unlock a new accent every day. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Violation of baguette rights. How dare you? Anyway. New accent incoming. I mean, I've done a fuckload of French accents. This accent calls for a beret. They're acting like he got shot. I mean, it's not every day where you see a world leader get fucking bitch slapped. But the reality is, like, the saddest part is, like, you don't see it every day. So when you do see it, you expect it to be a good slap. You know what I mean? And it was such a weak ass slap that, like, the coverage alone is just, like, making it worse.
Tight. About 41% of the French approve of him, but those that disapprove fairly strongly. And of course, that is a worry for Emmanuel Macron. I have to say, Zayn, and it's important to note that the political class in its entirety is gathered around the French president. This is what the French Prime Minister had to say about the incident shortly after it happened.
Je vous en remercie. Faisant suite à l'agression dont a été victime le président de la République, simplement pour indiquer à la représentation nationale, j'en suis sûr tout à fait solidaire qu'à travers le chef de l'État, c'est tout.
Dude, this is so funny. Dude, like, part of me feels like we need to, like, oh my God, our politicians are such pussies, dude. Like, universally. Like, motherfuckers are literally getting their shit rocked and murdered, okay? In, like, most of the countries that have been destabilized by the West, like, politicians are literally getting fucking sprayed. And these guys are like, oh, this act of aggression is the worst thing we have ever faced here. The democracy is under attack, under siege. We need to get together. It's like in Mexico, In Mexico, the cartels will literally, like, if they find you, they just, like, rip your dick off and, like, staple it onto your fucking forehead and then hang you upside down. Meanwhile, in France, it's like, oh, we just got the bitch slap. Very bad. This is like, this wasn't just a bitch slap to Emmanuel Macron, but a bitch slap to democracy. It's just fucking nuts, dude. Oh, this is like the guillotine. Like, there was a fucking mayor that ran for, there was a Mexican lady who, like, ran for mayor, and they just murdered her. They found her and murdered her while she was doing, like, a live stream, or she was doing a meetup. And they were like, oh, you're going to do a meetup? Okay, you want to be a mayor? Fuck you. They literally went, they found her, and they murdered her. Straight up. It's insane. "90 candidates were killed this year in Mexico." Meanwhile, you know the bitch slap or install slap was an approved enhanced interrogation technique? Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of wild for me that you know, they're like, this incident will bring us together.
Tout simplement la démocratie qui est visée. La démocratie.
Yeah, he's saying, like, it's not Emmanuel Macron that's being targeted, it's democracy. The principles of fraternité, égalité, and liberté. These are the principles.
La démocratie.
Both right and left also condemned the act of violence, saying,
it's not that politicians in Western countries don't get murdered, don't downplay right-wing terrorism. I mean, bitch slapping the French president, if you consider that, like, right-wing terrorism, then, like, that's an automatic, like, you automatically are admitting that, like, right-wing terrorism, which is way more damaging than bitch slapping the fucking French president, you're automatically admitting that it's, like, not significant. So you're betraying your own cause. If your cause is to show how damaging and how violent right-wing reactionary domestic terrorism is, then don't fucking say, like, this is the worst thing that's happened, you know?
But this was meant to be the beginning of a charm offensive. Looking ahead to next spring's crucial presidential election, for the time being, Emmanuel Macron's team cannot have considered...
Yeah, if slapping is terrorism, why didn't ISIS have a slapping competition with U.S. troops?
...that it's gotten off to a good start, Zane.
A troubling new report from the...
Anyway, so that was my coverage on the slap. How can he slap? So that was my take on it. Now, of course, after the slap, there's other POV of the slap. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. Yes. Okay, we got to watch all the POVs while I also deliver my final remarks on this issue, which is that once Macron was slapped in the face by the right-wing terrorist, he decided, you know, Muslims are somehow at fault for this. And now Islam is illegal completely in the French countryside. Oui, oui. Yes, I've been slapped, and this has reinforced my belief system in the laïcité. Very good. He's like, all right, now that I got slapped by the right wing, what I must do is actually ban mosques in the country. Dude, it's even worse from this. I can't stop. Someone said, went up for straight leader assassination. Yeah, that's the problem. This is what happens when you don't play the tutorial and you don't level up your skills, and then you think you can go after the big boss. Okay? You can't do that. He was trying to speed run it and he fucked up. The irony is that, like, his bodyguard did more damage to Macron. His bodyguard did more damage to Macron than the fucking dipshit did. He's literally a monarchist, middle-aged weeboo. LMAO, what do you expect? Oh, you found information about this guy? Oh my God, he's a French monarchist? Look like a good slap, actually? No, it's not. Didn't Jesus say if you got slapped on the cheek, on the left cheek, hold the other one as well? The funniest part about this is that, like, here, it's still a better country than the US, and here is why. Because the cops are literally not murdering him. Can you imagine in America, like, a political leader gets, like, physically harmed by someone in the crowd? White, black, like, doesn't matter. They're getting, like, they're gonna ram some baguettes up their asshole. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what. Like, one, they will probably murder him immediately. And two, even if they don't murder him, they're gonna get a couple hits in, you know? It's because, like, every cop is, like, waiting for an opportunity to demonstrate, like, how horny they are for fucking anger. Hezbollah could have ended him. He's part of Action Française as a monarchist far right group. Far right group. I mean, first of all, if Joe got slapped, he'd turn to dust immediately. Yeah, the reality is, like, yes, if Joe Biden got slapped, which is never going to happen, obviously, he would perish. Like, Joe Biden gets slapped, immediately Guts theme starts playing in the background. Oh, oh, dun, dun, dun. He would get fucking clapped like in Minecraft, you know, when it just turns into dust, pixelated dust. Anyway, whatever happened to the guy who threw the shoe at W? He's like running for office in Iraq, I think. He's like a journalist. Wait, you watch Berserk? Don't tell anyone else, dude. I don't want people to know I'm a weeb. Left-handed slap, not even Logan Paul could have blocked that. Bitch, Logan Paul can't block shit, dude. Logan Paul's blocking does not exist. He literally fought with his... He might as well have fought with his hands in his pockets the entire time. Anyway.
Quoi? N'importe quoi. Ah, c'est une honte, oui. Oh, mais ils sont marteaux. Venez là, nous on veut pas du mal. Monsieur Macron, Monsieur Macron, Monsieur Macron. Une photo si on veut pas du mal.
Wow, he went back for more fucking kissing and hugging right after, dude. That's crazy. Anyway, that's all I was gonna say. I was gonna make fun of how, like, fucking French love the French leadership loves hugging and kissing the far right. So that's what you get for hugging and kissing the far right, bitch. There you go. Now go and make mosques illegal or some shit as a consequence of this, bitch. Okay, we're going back to this. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. Apparently, this is the guy. It does look like him. It's Zelda cosplay, not Link. Link is the female. Zelda is the male.